Plug. Don't Hide the Plug is an apparel company co-founded by two brothers from Flatbush, Tafari and Rossi Harper. Now, these two black brothers have created an amazing, inspiring, high-quality brand. Now, you see on Infominds, a lot of our content is New York-based. We love New York, so it's only fitting that we partner up with a New York-based brand. Don't Hide the Plug. Now, they got some fire fitted hats, hoodies, T-shirts, and I'm feeling the old New York design with the bridge logo. They got the clout joints, the dad hats, and you can also have them delivered to you in the resealable merch by the pound bags too. Now, mind you, they might be New York-based, but their apparel is for everyone, whether you're from New York, Miami, Texas, Chicago. It's a grassroots movement. Get in tune. And they offer free shipping on all domestic orders of $75 or more. But if you enter the exclusive Infominds promo code, you'll get an additional 10% off at checkout. You already know I ordered my package. My package is on its way. So I'll be wearing and showcasing the Don't Hide the Plug apparel in my next live. Go out and support these brothers. Check out their website. I put the link in the description box. Don't Hide the Plug.
Peace, community. Peace, community. Welcome to the community. If you're new, welcome. If you're part of the community, welcome back. You already know. Right now, we're looking at a 1964 circa blueprint of what they envisioned the utopia of Harlem should look like. This photo that you're seeing is from the architect Buckminster Fuller, all right? And him and June Jordan at this time came together to bring this vision to life, all right? So I do want to go into a breakdown. Once again, shout out to everybody on the pull-up. You know, when we're dealing with real content like this, I don't expect a lot of people to come. But these are the things that I like to cover. I like to cover real things where people really get to learn something about themselves, about their environment, about their people. I have a great piece that I'm going to be doing on the Taínos that I got and I did with some great people, some great speakers that's out here in El Barrio. So we bring in the awareness to many cultures, many ways of life, and many nationalities. So we must understand that. All right. We are one love, one voice, and one community. So I do want to get a little bit into this. This is courtesy of our Buckminster Fuller. Okay. I was going to go into a little bit more details on Fuller. You know, a lot of people looked up to him, even Robert Steele. Robert Steele is the ex-CIA agent who you also hear young Pharaoh mentioning a lot. That's Robert Steele. You know, you also hear him mention a lot of people like that's been like dishonorably discharged or things like that. So that's just something to look out for, but not going too far from this. In 1964, following the unrest in Harlem, roused by the police murder of James Powell, age 15, the poet June Jordan received an invitation to write for Esquire. Perhaps the invitation reached her in a manner that would feel familiar to some during our time. That is, perhaps she had been invited to explain. But Jordan elected not to account for the conditions that had led to the boy's death that July, or for the subsequent 6 days of violent protests wherein steel-helmeted member of New York City's tactical patrol force descended on Harlem by the busload. They confronted peaceful crowds of up to 1,000 marchers, as well as less decorous assemblies who greeted the police with their own tactical operations. Bottles and debris hurled from rooftops. All were met with the uniform dispersal strategies of shots fired into crowds. Rather than explain any of that, Jordan responded with a dream. She proposed a collaboration with the architect R. Buckminster Fuller, a radical visionary redesign of Harlem to create an environment where such events were not possible. The poet undertook this project while newly separated from her husband, having sent her young child to live with relative because of poverty, could not sustain them both, right? Her dream of transformed Harlem was composed at a moment when her personal, hold up, let me see. Let me fix this page. Hold up. Let me come back and make sure this is evened out. Hold up. Okay, wait. Hold up. All right. So, where I'm at. Relatives. Okay, a person of precarity met the larger crisis years later. She called the project a beginning, and perhaps it is helpful to hold on to that feeling when contemplating the resulting designs. Its most striking feature was 15. Hold up. This up so y'all can see this. Okay. Its most striking features was 15 conical towers, 100 stories high, intended to house 500,000 people, insistently lifting Harlem and its population to the skies, upward, forward, and out of history. Wow, that's a really dope thought. So she called the project a beginning, and perhaps it is helpful to hold on to that feeling when contemplating the result and the resulting design. Its most striking feature was 15 conical towers, 100 stories high, intended to house 500,000 people. So these towers were meant to house more people. These sky rises. But of course, they didn't want that to happen, right? Those same towers would furnish a complicated network of roadways, walkways, and rainwater harvesting systems connected to the city's reservoirs, government buildings, shops, and cultural centers. Each apartment would be substantially larger than in typical public housing, boasting balconies and separate parking spaces as well, right? Every window would have a view. New highways would connect Harlem to its surroundings, conveying people in and out of the neighborhood and opening up what had been cut off by borders, literal and imaginary. It was a design that yearned for expansion and connection, but also a total obliteration of what had come before. Partial healing is not enough. Jordan wrote in the text accompanying the proposal, a half century of despair requires exorcism. When the article was published in April 1965, Jordan's byline appeared under her married name, June Mayer. Or Meyer, right? It could be Mayer or Meyer, right? But the collaborative design, though the collaboration was at her instigation, was attributed to Fuller alone. The title she had chosen for the piece, A Skyrise for Harlem, was changed to Instant Slum Clearance. Okay? Jordan's text offered specifics indicating that she and Fuller fully expected its enactment a construction timeline of 3 years, okay? Prefabricated elements to be delivered by helicopter, a budget financed by private investment. But the illustrations, as Jordan later noted, with some despair, were captioned as utopian details. So they saying all the other things we ain't trying to we could pay for, because these some like certain utopian type of details. You're trying to put together this Alice in Wonderland fairy tale thing. You know what I'm saying? So I showed you an older model of this blueprint, but then this one was up to dated in a future and this is called the Never Built New York. That's why I put the New York Never Built. The installation view courtesy of the Queen's Museum. Okay, Hai Zhang is the person who created this artwork of this same design. All right, so you see the city, you can see the project buildings and the different project housing schemes that they had throughout the city. You see the bridges, you see the roadway systems going on, right? And then her plan was to erect these buildings, these sky rises, and these sky rises would hold up to 500,000 tenants, people, all boasting a view, because remember, you see how it's shaped, the spherical, the round shape of it. All around, you got a beautiful view. Everywhere around got balconies. Everybody got balconies. Everybody got a view. So everybody's in a good feeling and embracing the city and not cut off from the borders or the lines that she said were there, physical, or the imaginary lines that are drawn within a city when they're breaking it down, right? So just to show you some of that. Let me make sure I didn't skip nothing. Okay, yeah. So that was Utopian Details, right? But it was a great design though. And the thought of it, the thought of the construction was pretty deep too as well, Okay. The same month, Jordan and Fuller's Reconstructed Harlem was published in Esquire's pages, entering the history of the unbuilt. Another project in the neighborhood was nearing completion. Intermediate School 201 was designed before the riots, which were themselves preceded by a February 1964 school boycott in which over 400,000 students declined to attend schools to protest their segregated education. One flyer rallying them to cause showed a black boy staring through a broken shards of a window with the caption, "I don't have a good integrated school." Integration was understood as the force that would elevate their lives because the best indicator of better opportunities was the presence of white people, which a lot of people came to realize that was not true. And integration hurt us way more than it ever helped us. Because a lot of people was fighting to be around white people instead of just fighting to have our own stuff, do our own things, and just to be in our own space. Because that's what we really needed at this time. And when we got into integration, you know what we lost? We lost all of our businesses. We lost a lot of things. We were schools. We had our own schools. We was teachers. We was doing all those things. And when the integration happened, a lot of people lost a lot of jobs and a lot of things changed. So not all things are good things, and sometimes you got to look at the other sides. So when the plans for IS 201 were published, they immediately caused a furor. The school would be situated at the confluence of Black Harlem and El Barrio. See, that's why I did a piece last month in El Barrio. I got a beautiful piece, some great speakers from El Barrio. I got pictures, I got photos, I got so much stuff I got to put together. It's going to be like a little documentary that I'm doing on El Barrio. See what I'm talking about? We're going to be talking about different cultures, different ways of life. This is what we're going to be getting into, but it's not about beefing or debating. It's more about dialogue and learning and solution-based building, right? So its eastern face abutting the elevated train traffic of the Park Avenue viaduct, tenements, decrepit brownstones, a warehouse, and at least one church were demolished to make way for the new school. Instant slum clearance, indeed. See, that's the instant slum clearance. They'd knock things out and make things in a slum, right? But the rest remained. Black parents knew what this location meant. It was too deep in the ghetto to ever be integrated. White people would not send their children there. As Martha Gutman details in a chapter of Educating Harlem, a century of schooling and resistance in Black community, authorities responded with a logic that continues to govern the still unresolved problem of unequal education available to poor Black and brown children. The city assured Black parents that the white body, supposedly so necessary to vectors of excellence and justification for investment, would be lured to the showcase school, right? By its comforts and its innovations. The school would have flexible space, open plan classrooms, and would be the first in the city to be air conditioned. These amenities, along with innovative teaching, would be the prize for white families daring a descent into what Time magazine called the darkest East Harlem. Such improvements were not for the sake of the existing community alone. A similar idea operates in Jordan and Fuller's Skyrise project, which by its visionary design planned to attract and accommodate an additional 250,000 residents, everyone willing to participate in the integrated transformation of a ghetto. The New York Times noted how, in pursuit of the white students, the city sent 10,000 four-page invitations to pupils in the schools of the Northwest Bronx and Queens. The leaflets stressed the education opportunities available at the new school and offered special bus service to and from East Harlem. A total of 10 white families reportedly signed up for the school tours, including one headed by Bruno Piscatello, who told the paper, "I wouldn't be doing this for integration," as his wife nodded in agreement. Instead, he would enroll his daughter only if the school in Harlem was better than the one in their neighborhood. If they did come, it would not be as participants in an experiment of transformation, but as a kind of resource extraction. By then, a version of this self-interest had also begun to alter the aspirations of the neighborhood's parents, who threatened to then carry out another boycott. Now, instead of agitating for the dream of integration, their efforts were governed by real politics. Geography being destiny, the location of IS 201 determined that it would be segregated. Therefore, parents and activists argued for quality segregated education under community control. As the Harlem-based sociologist and organizer Preston Wilcox asserted in 1966, if one can believe that a predominantly de facto segregated white school can be a school, then one must believe that the de facto segregated and predominantly Negro and Puerto Rican school can also be a good school. This struggle, first articulated by parents, soon found supporters, or as the New York Times described it, militant Negroes moved to aid group in Harlem. There was Stokely Carmichael, still of the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, having just declared for Black Power a young Louis Farrakhan, right? Got Louis there. Just after elimination of Malcolm X, Ella Collins, the sister of the slain leader, then attempting to guide the remnants of his organization of Afro-American Unity, and also lent her support. We must create for ourselves and plan our own destinies. When the fight was won, at least temporarily, the school opened in April 1967, a year later than originally planned. After the 3-week boycott, picketed, and prolonged negotiations, but in the midst of the struggle over what kind of school it would be, parents and activists began to notice the matter of the building itself. The work of the New Orleans-based architects Curtis and Davis imagined without any input from the local community. At a cost of $5 million, it was then the most expensive school in New York system and won prizes and praise for its design. But some parents and activists, including members of the Harlem's Parents Committee, already organizing in the neighborhood for a decade, and other groups formed in the midst of IS 201 struggle for school control, saw this architecture as an affront. Wilcox called it a palliative. Hold up. All right, so saw the architecture as an affront. Wilcox called it a palliative for anger, and the facility was said to support students' ability to concentrate, boasting ideal climate control, consistent lighting, and ease of maintenance. Each of these qualities was the result of a single feature. The classroom had no windows. Recall the broken window in the school boycott flyer that had the shattered shards of glass that we spoke about earlier. According to the Board of Education, broken windows were among the greatest expenses in maintaining school properties. The windowless structure dampened the rumble of the elevated train, and also the time noted approvingly shut out noise, dirt, and distraction from the squalid slums outside. See, so they just already bombing on the slums outside, and you know what I mean. So the designer's remit and the designer's remit was predicated on the belief that students' ability to concentrate required them to dissociate from the place they called home. Okay. The school's exterior sheathed by brick screening was repeatedly described in a positive appraisal by Architectural Forum as a shield, while every room in Jordan and Fuller's towers would be graced with its own view of Harlem reimagined after the riots' destruction. Now, a political cartoon in the Amsterdam News. Let me get this. What is the name of this? The Windowless School? I want that. Hold up. Let me take that note. Damn, this pen don't work. Where's my next pen? Okay, there we go. Hold up. I need that. I had to jot that down. I wonder I could find that. The Windowless School. All right, cool. The Windowless School. All right, where I'm at. I'm gonna see if I can find that. So where I'm at with the Windowless School. Hold up. Where's that? Where am I now? Okay, the Windowless School, because I'm gonna do a piece. I want to go more into that. Okay, the Windowless political cartoon in Amsterdam News derided the Windowless School. I think the idea of building it without windows was so the parents couldn't look in and see it was segregated, and the kids couldn't look out and to see that it was Harlem. And the building, again designed before the riot, seemed prepared for future seizures, seeking a design fix for the problem of a noisy elevated train. The architects were able to subvert a code requiring light in school buildings by having the structure qualify as a fallout shelter as well. So they was building like a bunker, like a shelter. You feel me? From broken windows to no windows, future students of Harlem experiment in design right here. Look at old Harlem. All these people is grandparents right now, bro. This little baby right here is a granddad, great granddad right now. These people's great granddads right now. You heard? Everybody on screen, great grand. That's crazy, all right? Years later, when I lived in Harlem, I sometimes passed that way, and IS 201 did not seem out of place. This was not a positive achievement. The building in those days, it housed the school of the Boys Choir of Harlem, seemed naturalized with its adjacent landscape, the one it had been designed to exclude. It was already old, and in my memory, it was always covered in scaffolding and ringed by a tall chain-link fence, like something undergoing reconstruction. I did not know or think to inquire about its history, so I was unaware of the picket lines and controversy or the brief aborted experiments in the community control. I did not know about the 12-inch walls and floors designed to withstand nuclear war, but the forbidden brick facade shield communicated something about what Jordan had been trying to avoid when she wrote to Fuller in the midst of their design collaboration, urging curvilinear features to overcome physical patterns of inevitability, the sense of inexorable routes, and the impossibility of a differentiated approach of surprise. Despite their different origins, The Jordan Fuller collaboration and the Harlem School fiasco, it raised similar questions. Not the design, not the built or the unbuilt achieve its end. While it's easier to decree that the school as a failed experiment imposed on the community and undone by its assumptions, it is not hard to imagine Jordan and Fuller Skyrise meeting a reception at least as bewildered and possibly becoming every bit as reveled. Hold up. So let me see. Let me go back. So despite their different origins and collaboration, and the Harlem School fiasco raised similar questions. Neither design or not the built or the unbuilt one achieved its end. So neither the design, the unbuilt design was achieved as well as the physical achievement of this design. Okay. Neighbors refer to IS 201 as the prison, the warehouse, the fortress, or Fort Necessity. Oh, that's crazy. Because remember, the thing had 12-inch walls and was preparing for nuclear war and preparing for riots and things like that. So it would have been a school, but then it would have doubled down as a bunker, a shelter, or something like that, that if anything happened, they could protect themselves. Other undoubtedly colorful local nicknames might have been earned by Skyrise, depending on what unforeseen problems the design created or solved. In recent years, Jordan and Fuller's collaboration had been resurrected and celebrated by scholars as a lost instance of Black feminist architecture and rightfully an achievement of Jordan's speculative imagination, but both operate in architecture heroic and thus truly utopic mode. Jordan rightfully invoked the imaginative leap necessary to transform Harlem, but this was framed as a proposal to rescue 250,000 lives by completely transforming their environment. The notion of an architectural rescue mission may be where Fuller's imprint is most visible. In early 1966, just before the struggle began over IS 201, its design and control, and how these would combine to determine what kind of future was possible in Harlem. Fuller was quoted in the Times New Yorker, not the Times, in the New Yorker, right? Times New York, making claims that might have been used to justify those windowless classrooms. You can't reform man and you can't improve his situation where he is. Fuller further described the theory and changed with the language of conquistadors, right? The tiny minority that went to sea, for example, immediately found themselves outside the law. This outlaw area was the place where technology was developed and change was possible. If Harlem was in such an area, the Preston Wilcox's harsh assessment of IS 201 that it was a monument of absentee decision-making colonialism may have been equally applied to Skyrise, even if it was co-designed by Jordan, a native daughter of the neighborhood. Maybe neither it is important. Maybe neither is more utopian or dystopian than the other. One reached skyward, the other burrowed underground and oriented inward. But both is worth asking, whose utopia is it, right? So you want to build this school, but then they building this bunker, this thing with these walls and all this other stuff. And they, you know what I mean? So it's like, so who's this building this utopia for? Is this supposed to help the people, the citizens, you know what I mean? The children? Or is this thing more a thing for the city and for governments to use as some kind of political thing? And this is what it's coming across as. You see what I'm saying? So interestingly, the two projects shared a design element. Jordan writes in an innovation developed with Fuller to build the new towers on columns above existing tenements. This way, they'd avoid the displacement summed up in the Harlem. Let me see. Let me put it right here. Let me zoom it in. Hold up. All right. So this way, they'd avoid the displacement summed up in the Harlem aphorism. Urban renewal equals Negro removal. Instead, residents would stay in their homes during the reconstruction process and then move up into the new towers, which would begin 10 stories above street level. Only when the ascent was complete would the buildings be raised, the empty space below becoming public park space and roads. IS 201 also hovers above street level, elevated on tapered concrete columns or palati that earned it another of its nickname, a tomb on stilts. In Educating Harlem, Gutman wrote that these were among the design's allusions to classical European, African, and Native American influences, but another observer writing in 1973 called them an inspiring example of what modern American riot architecture. So they was like preparing for the riot, preparing for like that type of a vibe, but they was building a school, but at the same time, they was building a place to protect themselves just in case we ever got out of control. Again, because of a police shooting. Remember, this all started from police shooting a boy. And it sparked protests. And all of these protests sparked her to think about creating this utopia for black people as well, so that we could get feeling like, you know what I mean? And we could see the city and all types of different things to lift the vibe, to lift the pride, to lift the spirit of the people. Then the people think that it's possibly a good thing, but then when they come about doing it, they want to build it their own way or build it different things or do different things with the building or the construction. So this is why they keep asking the question, whose utopia is it? Is it for the people, or is it for the people that's been oppressing the people? Because when they oppress the people, this is going to be somewhere that them and they people can go and hide and stay while they dealing with our case outside. See what I'm talking about? All right. Modern riot, American riot architecture. What the architects thought would be a covered schoolyard was instead sought out as a shelter for Harlemites who lived out of doors. It's shadowing, inviting, and in the deprivation, the building attempted to shut out, neatly contradicting Fuller's notion that every use could be determined by design. Surely the 100-story towers of Skyrise would have created as much shadow as shade. Darrell Williams, who was among the first students to attend IS 201, has posted a short documentary on YouTube in which he attempts to make sense of the time he spent there. I'm going to go and get that. Thank you, Darrell Williams. Darrell Williams. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see any footage on this thing. Plus, I'm running around in the city. I'm going to go check out where this location of this building was. So this is why I'm bringing this intro in, because I'm going to go and see if I can find the location of the school, see about these things, put these things together. Let's figure out things. And this is what it's all about. Let me see where I'm at. Oh, he spent the time. Oh, the time he spent there. Wondering if people knew what IS2 was built out of struggle. To a soundtrack of Gil Scott-Heron, he drives through the neighborhood interviewing his fellows from the schoolyard and the block, boys who had played together in those streets before the school was erected and are now almost old men. Williams' own impressions of the school are salutary. He attended during the brief period local control experiment was allowed to unfold. So he recalls the community groups whose after school activities flourished in the building, pressing inward from across Harlem with as mobile each one teach one. Wow, each one teach one. Back then, huh? Each one teach one. E1T1, huh? That's nice. That's dope. I'm going to go into another build on that too. Each one, because I was thinking about something on that. Each one teach one, right? That's good. I never knew that thought came from way back there. From the 60s? Each one teach one? Wow. I don't know if I knew that. I don't think I knew that. Okay. Each one teach one. Malcolm King College, Knight Center, self-defense classes and talent shows. He has a precise memory of the building's 56 concrete pillars, as if the number itself were a cipher whose meaning is known only to the initiated. His film ends insisting that the value of the school be brought to light because its history remains in the dark. So I most definitely want to go into the history of the school. Hell yeah. When Sir Thomas More set out to imagine not only a future, but a destiny that was consciously and deliberately designed to describe, his treatise in turns borrowed from Jordan and from Fuller, right? The tradition of the creating an ideal world to oppose an imperfect one was not new, but he needed a new word. Jordan considered utopia an epithet slandering her dream of New Harlem precisely because it denoted impossibility and therefore continued in action. But Moore's vision was aligned with the greatest action of his time, the voyages and discoveries and subsequent projection of European power into their lives, destinies, and possibilities of all other peoples of the world. This is not a coincidence. Moore's text and spate of tax that followed the publication of Utopia in 1516. Let me write that down. Utopia in 1516. In 1516 were written into the expanded imaginary opened up by conquest. The new territories were spaces where it could be imagined there were no people, or if there were people, they could be civilized or perfected, or should be, or should they resist, vanquished, or exterminated. That's creepy and scary. It is easy to recognize in Moore and those who followed him, not only the blueprints of an unbuilt world, but also in some cases the world that came and maybe the world that is coming. Moore's utopia, that happy place or no place at all, was socialist while also a slave society. Margaret, the Duchess of Newcastle, offered a proto-feminist entry with the Blazing World. This is another thing, the Blazing World. Let me see. Entry with the Blazing World. Blazing World. I didn't read this before I read this, so I'm just reading this to you as I'm reading it. I know about this stuff, so I'm just reading it to y'all as I'm going. But I didn't know about some of this knowledge. Okay, so she did this. So Margaret Cavendish did that. Margaret Cavendish, right? Okay. Where I'm at. So we're gonna blame the world empress. So it could be okay. The Blazing World. Okay, I've got the Blazing World. Okay. Ruled by an empress and so well ordered that it could not be mended, for it was governed without secret and deceiving policy. Neither was there any ambitious factions, malicious detractions, civil dissensions, or homebred quarrels. Sir Francis Bacon, in his unfinished The New Atlantis, described an island that flourishes after the rest of the world is destroyed by rising seas. Okay, so let me put Sir Francis Bacon. Yeah, I heard about Bacon, Francis Bacon. But I didn't know about this. He wrote The New Atlantis. The New Atlantis. Okay. Each was dreamed up not only as the deliberate design of a new world, because of a world that no longer existed. A world followed the Jamaican philosopher Sylvia Wynter, whose people and their vision of how or what the world might be had been destroyed by a European encounter. The relationship between utopian thought and conquest is that the Borges map of the empire, whose size was that of the empire, and which coincided point for point with it. Now, this is going to be part 2. Because this is getting me more into the other details of stuff. Magna Carta, the European civilization in the New World. These are good things for y'all to know. I'm not even gonna hold you. The Indian utopia. Ooh, y'all wilding good. Y'all wilding. This is good. Okay, so they went to okay. So then they came back. Okay, so they still with her. See? Oh, yeah, they going back. Yeah, they going back. And this is the Indian utopia. This is the reading by Sir Thomas More. Right? Mm-hmm. But look at all the colors of the peoples, though. All the people are black and brown and Indian. Look, they all look brown. Except for these people that came here and they doing some religious business. All the religious people are white. All the spiritual people are white. It's crazy. Now I'm doing another piece on this. Let me bookmark this page. Let me bookmark that. This is a good one. Wow. That's gonna be a good one. Peace community. You already know the vibes. That's gonna be a part 1 to that, because I did want to get into the Harlem part of it, but I do understand that the other parts are the breakdown, and you do need that as well. But you probably lived in Harlem your whole life and you never knew that. You never knew nothing, probably. You know what I'm saying? You need to study your city. Get into the history of your city. Start learning about your own town that you're in. Be it all around America, all around the world, man. What you doing? You just walking around. Oh, I know how to get to this side. Oh, I know how to get to that side or that shire. No. Learn about your city. Understand the history. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm most definitely about to start taking trips all around this world. Literally, you know what I mean? I'm trying to further Dr. Rashidi's work. I'm trying to further that. You know what I'm saying? Pick off where he left off at. And finding our African presence all around the world. Salute to my people. Talk black to me. That's the type of shit I'm on. So, you know what I'm saying? I most definitely plan on doing some of that on my own. That's a fact. Yeah. Most high ancestors, everything gonna help me. It's a fact. I'm not begging no one to help me with nothing. I help everyone, period, point blank. That's how I'm on it. You're just going to see me cooking. You're just going to see me working. Right now, I'm building 25 YouTube channels at the same time. We're cooking up. So I've retracted my energy and held it in for myself. If you want to link community, email communityliving@gmail.com. If you want to come up and teach and talk, this is the type of things we're going into. I can't force people to help their people. If you want to help their people and you're on the side of right, then you join me in the fight. Sister Nandy will be doing some podcasts here. She will be the first person I will be building with. Shout out to Sister Nandy 3G Pizzy. You already know the vibes. Shout out to Sister Nandy, high vibrational queen that don't switch. You know what I mean? That don't switch. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. That's what I'm about. The grass has been cut very low. Everything has to happen so you can see who is on your side. Not all hate is hate. I see hate as a positive thing sometimes. Hate also pushes out the word and pushes out the word of this. Because many people have never spoke about this. They've never said, yo, y'all need to go to one community because that brother over there is doing some positive work. Some people are only going to say through hate. But that's how some people show their love. You have to understand that. Some people don't know how to show their love. If we're talking about people that's traumatized through slavery and residual effects, and then we're seeing people traumatizing each other, understand that some people are going to show their love by hating on you. But when people hated on me, like guys hate on me and talk to a girl, that only sent her to me. And she came over there like, damn, I was trying to find out how you was and who you was. I was like, you know what I mean? You hating. So she's like, nah, you ain't nothing like that. I said, I know. I said that on the last stream before. Remember the motherfucker? Weak men push their women to a strong one. Uda. Uda. King shit. Nigga, I'm a king. You see a king before you. You don't see a beggar, a peasant, a pawn. You see a king. I came having what I have. I came to bestow blessings upon y'all. Ask yourself if you bestowed any blessings upon me. Okay. Okay. So understand, man, the grass is cut very low. Understand that I've helped everyone. Understand that I still plan on helping. But I'm going to be very, very, very particular on how I help these times. Because if people don't want to help themselves, their children or their families or the future, bye-bye. Especially a bunch of people that have been beefing every time I've been around. All motherfuckers ever did was beef. But they have a nerve to say something. All you ever did was beef. Look at my streams. Where's the beef? I'm not beefing with nothing. I'm talking about the shit I'm talking about. That's why you see I'm not talking about shit that I'm talking about. You see me talking about other real stuff that we need to be talking about. I can't psych a strategic war strategy mind like mine. Can't fuck with me on the internet, and y'all most definitely can't fuck with me outside of the internet. Y'all know that, right? Half of you will call the police on me if you see me in physical. You know this, right? I hope you know this. Ask people in my background. That's why I come here telling y'all the truth and talk to y'all very openly about my life. A lot of y'all are faking. A lot of y'all don't want unity. I just don't say nothing. I sit around people all the time. I just don't say nothing. I listen to people talk. I just show people the love in me. I create all my designs. I do all my graphic. I got 30 channels. I'm doing it all by myself. What? Tell me where's the help that I needed. Where? Show me. Show me what help that y'all would do for me that I've helped y'all. Show me that. Can you show me that? I don't ask people for money. So what help can you give me? Everybody's moved by money, right? Not me. Ask my mom when she comes. She'll tell you. And she don't cap or cape for me. She don't play games. When I was cheating, she said, nigga, you a cheater. Straight up. It made me think about that. Yeah. See how that works? Okay, cool. So shout out to the real people that rock with one community. Shout out to the real people that support the Uda. You know what I mean? Shout out to the real people that support the shooter. So I'm the shooter, man. I'm the shooter, man. I'm the Uder. I am the Uder. Not you. I am the Uder. See what I'm saying? And this is what I'm coming to shoot. I'm coming to shoot these topics. I'm coming to get this into y'all brains. I'm not coming to physically hurt anyone. But I know that I won't be physically hurt by anyone. Trust and believe that. I will not be. But yeah. So, you know, the grass is cut very low. I'm going to actually spin one community into phase 3. So I'm going to bypass where we was going in phase 2 and skip it and go to phase 3. Phase 3, big things coming out of one community now, big interviews, everything now. Now you will watch one community lift past all the place, and then you're going to see a lot of y'all coming back now like, damn, Udi, what's up? No. I've seen you. You're a distraction. You're a detractor. You're a user. That's all you are. You want to use me and everybody else, but you can't use me because I helped everyone. But I see that you're using people. And trust me, that will end. You think I'm retarded? No, I come from a fucking street. I'm selling crack. You don't think I don't understand users? What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? I was dealing with one on the phone. And the person said they were still using drugs. And I said, listen, if you're talking about stuff like this, I got to record this conversation. And the person told me yes. And then the person had the nerve to go somewhere else and talk when I have fucking critical audio that will kill this person. And maybe get this person's child taken a fucking way. You think I want to do that to that person? You think I want to do that to her? I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. That's the shit that y'all want. I don't want that. That defeats the purpose of me ever trying to help that person. You see what I'm saying? But I understand what I'm dealing with. I stopped selling drugs. I dealt with people that use drugs my whole life. People say things that they don't mean all day. I know this. So you got to record them and let them see themselves again and say, look, you said this day. You remember? Oh, shit, I was high. I don't remember. Yes, I recorded all of our audio. I recorded all of our conversations from the first day. The people that be in my house with me was talking about me with this person. When they said they using meth, I told the people in my fucking house here. I told them. When people said, I told the people in my house, I said, that is a joke. That is a joke. That is a joke. We think of this shit as very serious. That person needs help. Okay? We have to get our minds right. That person is talking about suicide and things like that. Those things are not jokes to me. That's not jokes to me. That is things that affect children to me. Y'all want to make it a joke and all that shit. I'm not here to date any of you people. Half of you can't do shit for me. You can't. You're not even trying to help your people. So how the fuck you going to do something for me? I just came from successfully selling crack and quitting that. What the fuck can you do for me? Nothing. You can't do much. Help your people is how you do something for me. Help your fucking people. That's why I have to be on my people, because other people from other cultures and nationalities sometimes get a bungee jump out of our way of life. And me personally, I don't really want to have sex with a woman if she's not a black woman from the land of fucking Africa. Preferably Ethiopia. Where the fuck I'm from. Y'all people is weird, son. Y'all people is weird. I need to see people helping people. If you're not helping nobody, I'm not even fucking with you. I'm not even fucking with you, son. I'm not. If you're not helping people every day, I help everybody. My mods, everybody gets help. Everybody's able to talk, come up here live, chill, take a load off. If you're not helping people, you're not helping your mods, you're not helping your people, you're not helping nobody here, you're not doing nothing, you're not talking about nothing happening in your city, you're not talking about no missing people, you're not helping nobody. If you're not helping nobody, I am not fucking with you. I am not fucking with you. You will see people begin to start making changes to come about fucking with me. Listen, man, I gotta stop beefing so much if I want to go beef and chop you up a community. You already know that. You already know how I'm rocking. If y'all on that certain shit, black party, you're gonna be invited to a block party. Okay? I will not be weaponized against my people, but I will not be weaponized against. All I know is living that lifestyle. Okay? I've dealt with the fakest of motherfuckers my whole life, and I've eradicated their ass out of here. Trust me. Word to my mama and my babies. Word to my mama and my babies. It's nothing that I fear. It's no one that I fear. Fat, big nigga. Don't care. On my resume. Yeah. Don't care. Small nigga. The plane, boss. The plane. Don't give a fuck. You're not going to be able to understand me. This motherfucker's supposed to be conscious, but he want to talk about truth. Truth. Because y'all lying and acting like y'all conscious. I am conscious. But I know nobody gonna fucking play with me, because I bet you Malcolm wish he had his fucking strap on him when them niggas said, get your hand out my... If y'all niggas don't calm that shit down before I clap one of y'all dumb motherfuckers down there, which y'all get your hand... Oh, my bad, Malcolm. Get back in our seats. Okay, cool. The assassination mission was botched. Think I'm gonna let one of y'all do it to me? You dumb? You dumb. You dumb. Okay. Shout out to all my real ones. Ooh, the block. You already know the vibe. Ooh, the block. Ooh, the block. Ooh, the block. Ooh, the block. You know the vibes. Shout out to all my reals, man. All the real people that check my background and know what the fuck I'm about. No, I don't stress nobody here because I never did. No, I'm really about what I'm talking about. A lot of y'all are not. Check my resume. Check my resume. Check my resume. Anybody want a problem with me, please leave a number. Please leave a number. Because I can roof you shortly. Haven't been in that mindset for a while. But I'd rather get y'all out the way while I'm still in my transition phase. Kick up a little dust with you motherfuckers. That's our people, son. And sometimes our people's going to be moved by that. That's why I'm not going to be just, hey, y'all, let's kumbaya. No. It's not a kumbaya. I never said it's called one kumbaya. I will fling some of y'all motherfuckers. I never said there's gonna be one kumbaya. I said some of our own people are trying to fucking kill us. Y'all didn't even listen to my streams? Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Let me go back to writing hits. Got a new studio session. Oh, just was in the studio the other day. Just went to go link up with Lil Mama. Got a new feature on the new album. It's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy. It's gonna be one of your favorite artists. And I'm gonna do an interview now. Now I'm gonna do the artist interviews and shit and make my channel boom. Must I have done this, y'all? Because a lot of y'all gonna be coming out, damn, what community? Oh my God. Community. Oh, community. I already know. Women always loved me my whole life. You know that, right? Fellas always rock with me. We're ready to kill something for me my whole life. You know that, right? Even random guys I meet, just my homies, they rock with me like that. You know that, right? I'm a real one. You know that, right? You know some of the things that I'm doing is borderline prophetic, right? Oh, get scary. You know we making history, right? I saw the vision of all these things, even the distractors and the hate. I've been waiting for it for months. I've been asking for it. Like, damn, why doesn't the hate come? Because hate comes to propel you to your fucking mission too. Because no drug addict could ever tarnish me. Are you dumb? I just stopped selling crack. How the fuck could a drug addict tarnish me when I'm not holding on to my past? Makes sense. Not even the drug addicts that I was serving can take away from me right now. You think an online drug addict can take away from me when I have them all on audio with audio that will take away their fucking kids? Talk about they doing meth right now? And still messaging me talking about they sorry about some shit? Why are they messaging me, man? These people are sick, son. These people are sick, son. Play with me, though. Remember when I messaged, I said, listen, man, when you're going on those podcasts and those platforms and you're talking about that drug use, you are playing with your children's life, yo. That don't sound like no nigga want to fuck with you. That sounds like a nigga that's not fucking playing with you. That is for your children's safety. And that can be considered neglect, okay? You don't respond to that saying that my children are with their father. You don't do that. You don't do that because you are endangering not only that father, but you're endangering that child. Because if that father got you around them children, that father's a goddamn asshole. See how that works? And then they take the children from both you motherfuckers. You see how that works? If you're a follower of that channel, make sure that you're really focusing on your sobriety. Make sure that you're really focusing on getting better out here. If you really need my help out here, you email me communityliving@gmail.com. If you need to talk to me about anything, you can. This goes for anyone that's dealing with sobriety for real. Because I'm not drinking liquor and I don't. And I'll show you a room full of champagne Moets. I got a room full of champagne Moets because that's my drink I like to drink. I got a fucking shelf full of champagne Moets. And I look at them every day and I be wanting to bust one of them shits. And I don't. Feel me? So at the end of the day, I understand sobriety. I'm not selling drugs. I'm not going back to doing that shit. That's a sobriety for me too. I'm not smoking cigarettes no more, and I'm not drinking right now until I feel like I want to. Because I said I'm going to stop it for a year, but I like how I feel not drinking. And I think I'm just a better person not drinking. And trauma and shit we go through, my baby was being almost killed and all type of things like that. I'm not joking with people playing with their kids, man. Anybody that play with their kids, you lose me, man. And that woman is playing with her fucking kids, and she lost that energy out of me, man. You don't play with children, man. You don't play with children. And if you play around, I'm going to expose what I'm going to expose, and let's see what the fucking California County think about that shit. Because we're not going to play with the children, man. Or you may not have to be around your kids, and let's leave them with the father, man. Because you need to get your mind right. Them children are being abused by you. By you. And you mad me saying that they was getting abused by Side Netta. He abused them too. And I'm going to stick to that. And I told your ass, get the fuck off my page if you mad about that. Because that's my thought. Okay? You agreed with me on my goddamn channel. Don't let me bring it up. So you agreed, and now you want to come write me 10 times, talk about, oh, Side Netta. No. Don't fucking come to me with the manic shit because you just used right now. Now you flip it. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. You're a drug. I know how I'm dealing with that. I'm not putting down people that use drugs, but you are a person that played with that. You came online and said you didn't use the drugs, man. And then told me that you used them just yesterday and a day ago. That is not a game to me. I told the people in my house, bro, that day. The fuck you talking about? I be having people over here. They're just gonna be walking past my screen, bro. I don't keep no secret for you people. Fuck is you? Think you some secret? Fuck is you? I talked to these people about it. We had a conversation. When I brought you back up and said, yo, the one that was on the meth. Oh, the meth one? What happened with it now? What happened? What? What? If I played your audio, you wouldn't have a couple of your friends right now. If I play your audio, miss, then people might come and take your children from you. I'm not a wicked person. I don't care if people's hating on me and they trying to make something to be. If I was wicked, I would do that to you because this is what you're trying to do to me. You're trying to bring me down like my son's mom, and I will make sure that I get your ass up out of here just like her. See how that works? You see how that works? Don't follow the hype. You and I know the real fucking truth, yo. You know I never tried to do no bullshit. You know for a motherfucking fact that I told your ass about real shit, about you need to get the fuck out of here with this online beefing. Worry on your child and worry on your sobriety and worry on your channel because you have a fucking page full of people that are waiting for you and that depend on you to stay strong. Not to play on their heartstrings using sobriety, using past traumas, talking about traffic and all type of shit that nobody knows about. Stop playing a victim now. That's when victims go borderline into perpetrators and abuse territory. We have to stop that. If you're a victim, think about yourself as a victim, but also think about every other victim as too. Just don't think about yourself. Because in that, you sometimes victimize other people. Okay? I got constant messages telling this person, texting this person last month ago. Stop messaging me. You're attacking me. I'm telling you the right shit. You're fucking attacking me. This is your second, third time attacking me. The fuck you attacking me for? I'm telling you what the fuck I'm gonna tell you. And I told you I'm gonna speak to two people only. Really one, the person that was on the channel. If I feel anything that's a problem with you, and I told the person that you're on drugs. I did what I said I was gonna do. You might as well say the truth and say yes. This is what the man told me. He told me that he's gonna contact my best friend if I have anything or if there's any problems with me. He did this. He told me to stay out the bullshit and focus on my sobriety so I can focus on my child and bringing up my child and children the right way. I didn't talk to her about her white man or no fucking body. You didn't ask about that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. The fuck I'm asking about a white man. I don't care about none of that. But when you're dealing with manic people, what do? Record. And I told her, the woman was high, son. Soon as she said, yo, I was using drugs the other day and I lied on 10 toes down. I said, what? Wait a minute. What you said? I got to record this. She high. She bugging. Okay. Okay. And she thought going in, telling this whole fake story, and then goes on Sonetta and lies on me. Talking about I asked her for a favor. What favor could this woman do for me? I created an overlay screen for her. She begged to pay me. And I said, miss, you don't have to pay me. Nobody else paid me. So what favor could you do for me, miss? What favor? First of all, I'm against you even bringing your daughter to that man. What favor you could do for me? In the middle space of that is when I did the interview on her channel. So what favor? I'm doing you a fucking favor already, miss. What are you talking about? It's me doing you the favor. I did you all the favors, nigga. What are you talking about, man? What's wrong with y'all people? Only one that's did a favor is me for anybody. Ain't none of y'all do no favors for me. Which one of y'all did a favor for me, bro? Who? Not even the biggest channel did a favor for me. Y'all got to stop the capping now. None of you niggas did nothing for me. Stop lying now. I made sure y'all didn't give me y'all little money because I don't want that either. Because that shit don't define me as a person. I'm good. You never see me come on here looking hungry. You see me fucking chilling. Gucci watch, all type of shit. You don't see me bugging. You see me chilling. Living my goddamn life. Designer frames on. Rocking my own merchandise at www.don'thidetheplug.com.
Video is sponsored by our first ever sponsor, Don't Hide the Plug. Don't Hide the Plug is an apparel company co-founded by two brothers.
When are we the same? I'll wait. What do y'all have going on? I'll wait. I didn't have to get monetized to have these things going on. I already got advertisements and all that shit. I'll wait. Do you see me keeping it to myself or trying to help people and bring them into something that's bigger than them that they don't even know what the fuck I'm telling them come into? Because if they really knew who the fuck I was, they'd have all came and subscribed by now. Because that's what my people told me. Tell them. Let them see. Show them. I said, no, I'm not. Because there's a bunch of fake motherfuckers going to come around me just like right now in the real world. And then you got to expose to these fuck niggas. You see? And there's a lot more of y'all that's going to come. Phase 3, community. Just know what I told y'all. Just know what I told y'all. Okay? I will end that person's career. They better know that. Okay? If I leak that audio, your child may get taken away. And this is not no threat. This is telling you, I'm not for the shits. And when I'm dealing with people that's using drugs, I'm not playing with you. You think I'm dumb? You think I'm dumb? You don't think I watch how Sonnet and these people do shit? Oh, that person tried to be with me. You don't think I see this shit? I don't talk to nobody like that on my channel. You dumb? I don't talk to no women like that. Period, nigga. Not even no chicks I meet outside. I'm not even talking to them like that. And bitch to be want to fuck me all day. Oh, come on, fuck me. It's not that serious to me. Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. I can have any woman I want. Wake the fuck up. I know that. I'm a confident, highly confident, melanated man. I know that. The fuck? I want a black queen. Queen from the fucking land, not from America. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all better wake up. From Africa. From Ethiopia. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? From my country. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all get that? Y'all get that? Y'all get that? I don't even feel like I want to date outside my fucking race. Period. And I'm a person that dated all around races. People know me in my community. Yo, that nigga be mad with me. All kind of nationalities. Word, son. As I grow up right now, bro, I don't even feel like I want to do that. Being honest. Being really honest. Sometimes other nationalities and other people get to disassociate themselves with you. But when we black, we black. We ain't got nowhere to run, man. We gonna look at each other and go through what the fuck we going through together. Exactly. That's why we need that to bond in. I understand that now. I understand that now. You see what I'm saying? I understand that. I'm not knocking nobody that do their own thing. I'm not like Umar Johnson. Oh, don't be with this person. Come on, I've been with multiple nationalities, races of people. So I'm not knocking nobody to do what they doing. But just this part of my life right now, of where I'm at, really, with all of this and everything where I'm at, yeah, man, I'm planning on going to Ethiopia and meeting my queen, literally in the physical. I plan on going to Ethiopia, me and my queen. Facts. In the building. Might meet her by the blue now or the white now. Oh. Marvelous. King Jaffe Joe. King Jaffe Joe. What is y'all talking about? That's what we on. Yeah, man, that's what I'm on at least. So just ask me questions, man. You know, I'll tell y'all the real. That's what I'm on. I want an African queen, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Straight up. I want an African queen. Queen. She's a queen to me. Salute to all of y'all, man. I salute to all the people, you know what I mean? All the people that never was sharing when I helped y'all. And y'all never said nothing and never told nobody about what I was doing for y'all. But now through the hate, y'all saying something, I appreciate y'all. I'm going to give y'all an applause. Y'all are just doing the second phase of community. Sometimes you got to see how to make people move. People move by weird things. Sometimes good things don't make people move. A lot of time people move because of bad things. So what they did was just bring more awareness to one community. All their subscribers are now notified of us. See what I mean? And then they bring the awareness to my topics, and my topics are always going to be serious, real topics that they'll never discuss. So their followers will come and always watch me, but they may not write in my chat. And I welcome y'all. You don't have to write. Because when we coming over here, I need y'all to listen. I need y'all to think about ways to implement things in your communities, in your hood. Because this is what we're doing. We're not just beefing and carrying on a European concept. Beefing with each other is what the European did. Okay, well, we in the Coliseum. Let the black people kill each other. And a lion and a bear. Why don't you, Caesar? That's what y'all doing. And y'all talking about the white man, bro. That shit whack. Y'all are the white man. and white woman. Y'all are the people that you're talking about. You are the European man and you are the European white man. You in white face. Y'all black people in white face. Because y'all not black. Because all y'all do is beef and don't help nobody. So we know what's going on. If the government was planning on killing anybody, trying to help anybody, you niggas would be alive. And you niggas would be the house niggers. It's a bunch of house niggas on YouTube. All they do is beef and beef over fried chicken. That's what y'all beefing over, watermelon? Or who can fucking dance and jigaboo the best for the massa? What are y'all jigging for? Tell me. Because you can't fuck with me. My confidence level is through the roof. You cannot tell me, niggas, that you couldn't even meet a woman that I've been with in my life. Stop. I didn't have sex with maybe your favorite actress or your favorite singer. The fuck are you talking about? Yes, already. What's wrong with you? Wake up. You think I'm chasing something? You think I'm chasing something? Is we sick, boss? Is we sick, boss? That's what these niggas like this. Is in these chicks. Is we sick, boss? Because all y'all do is beef. And that shit whack. And all y'all do is help me because y'all would never show love. I tried y'all all. Which one of you motherfuckers really gonna show some love? None of you niggas. I tested you niggas. You niggas ain't showing love, nigga. I would be happy when y'all niggas stay away from me. Are you dumb? And y'all just did me the favor by talking about me. Thank you. Bye. Because nobody in real sense gonna look at me and say, I don't believe that. Exactly. The fuck? No. And then when I play my audio and the whole career, all of y'all like, exactly. Y'all try to run with a story, get a creation. Now you got what? Nothing. Exactly. Now you done got the woman child ripped from and all type of stupid shit. Because y'all ain't never give a fuck about her anyway. See that? See how that works? See how that works? That's why she's still messaging me now talking about, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry about what? I'm sorry about nothing. Say sorry to your children, not me. It's not me. I'm not in your life, miss. I came, gave you a couple older screens, told you to stay out the beef. I'm going to link you with Tommy D. If you need my help on anything, like I tell anyone here, I'm here for you. Simple. Simple. But if I feel like anything's getting problem, I'm going to call your best friend or email your best friend, contact her, which was Lady La, and that's it. And I emailed her. And the time when it came, when I felt she was going manic, when I felt she was doing the drugs and doing the things, I emailed her. She said, I didn't even know y'all was talking. I said, well, you know now. Because I told her, anytime I get to that point, I'm going to do that. I don't have time. I'm not here to be the next nigga and be back and forth with you. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. And that next nigga could check his email a long time ago. Fuck out of here. Imagine that. So all these people will be taken down in succession. See how that works? Trust, I'm a street nigga. I go about things correctly. When a lot of these people go in their emails, they'll see I'm right there like this. Months ago. I'm already in there. So they think I do things randomly. Ain't nothing random, son. I've already emailed you. Check your email, communityliving@gmail.com. Write in your email and just see if you got one from me. It's what you got to do. You're going to see me there from months ago telling you about this. Yo, son, this shit, wow. Niggas is wilding. Bop, bop, bop. It's in your email. Communityliving@gmail. Go into your inbox and press search and put community in there and see what pops up. What, just the graphic I made for you is going to pop up? Oh, you got that email, right? Put it in there again and see my email and see what I said. And this is months ago. See what that says. Oh, shit. This is right when he did the... Oh, shit. So he been... My mother made a smart man, son. My mother made a smart man. I made a war strategist. I turned my mind into a war strategy, bro. Trust me. Niggas can't war with me, bro. You can do all the Google fuck shit, but you can't war with me. Can't war. I don't want to do that, though. I don't want to drop no audio, though. I don't know. If you're going to vindicate yourself. I'm not fucking with no liar. I will out her fucking dumbass. Young. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't give a fuck what vindicates and who think is wrong. I don't care. Don't fuck with me. Shit, I'll go outside, give a nigga some work too. But I don't give a fuck about none of that. Don't play with me. I will meet everybody energy with the same shit. That's it. That's what happened to Malcolm. Niggas keep playing. I'm not with it. My name Martin X. It's cool until you fuck with me as X. Bang. That's it. That's all. Women, I'm not here to weaponize against them. Men, you will not be that easy. I'm not going to play with you. Anytime I see you anywhere in traffic, don't record me and just don't say sorry. That's it. Because I'm not going to record and I'm not going to say sorry for nothing. And I will not forgive y'all. That's it. I'm not going to weaponize against our sisters. But these men, I'm telling you, do what you want to do. I'm not threatening you, but I'm just telling you, I'm not going to respond to you. Say what you want to say. But if ever so day you see me, which I might make it an urgency to hurry up and come see you. But if ever the day pass when you see me, just don't record me and just don't say sorry to me because you're going to anger me if you say sorry to me. You are going to anger me because a lot of times that's what I go through. People do all of this wolf and capping. Then when I see them in the physical form, they running, they calling police, they trying to lock me up, they talking about I'm killing all this other gorilla shit. Then now it's all of this other shit when they come and starting with me. When they come and starting with me. So if you're a man, I'm just telling you, I'm not going to forgive you. I'm not going to say sorry. I don't want you to say sorry. Just keep it like that and don't record me when you see me. Because a lot of niggas, oh shit, want to record me. Don't record me. Just don't record me. As my witness, that's all you could do for me. That's it. Just don't record me. All right? When you see me, if you ever see me, don't record me and just don't say sorry. Those are two things that's going to put me on a fucking level with you, man. Trust me. That's going to put me on a level with you. And I don't care who knows that. Government, COINTEL, who cares? I'm comfortable knowing what I've done in my past, bro. I'm not here to hold it. I know I can reconnect my past any day with one of you people. I can do that any day. Any day I can roof one of you niggas. It's nothing for me to do. I've done that. I've done that. But y'all want people to continue to do that. You don't want people to change. You want people that's going to harp on that. That's what you want. You will get what you want. But I will not beef. I will not say people's names. Just know that. That's how I beef. I will not say your name. And if you're a man and I see you in traffic, don't say sorry and don't apologize and don't reach for your phone to record. You may make me do something very, very bad. Just don't do that. All I can say. As my witness to every soul I've encountered and I love a lot of people in my life, on all their souls, that's all I ask of you. You that gorilla, you anything to me, okay, cool. Just don't, as my soul's witness of everybody I've ever met on life, you hear me what I'm saying? Please, just don't record me when you see me, okay? And don't say, yo, I'm sorry, yo, you know how this YouTube, you know how this internet shit go? Just don't say things like that. You're gonna see you will see the next side of me so faster than you would want to see that. Just don't say that. Just don't say whatever you want to say, but just don't say that. Don't. That's all I'm gonna ask you. Don't say that. If you a nigga and you even mention me in any way, I will not forgive you. Okay? I don't want to hear sorry. And I don't want you to record me when you see me. And I want you to show me all the things that you feel. Show it to me. I want to see it. I want you to show them to me. I want you to show me something that these motherfuckers that's been hating on me for so long can't show me yet. I want you to show me that. I want you to show me that. No bullet wounds in my body, no nothing on me. No nothing on me. Where's that? And these niggas still locked up. Where's that? I walk around my city with no strap. Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? Where's that at? See, people live in the YouTube world. I don't. I live in a real world where real murder happens and people are really getting killed outside. And people really going to jail for the rest of their lives and 25 years and shit. And I got friends that's doing 100 years, nigga, right now. And we did the same things together. Should I be in there for 10, 100 years? Should I be in there for 20? Ask yourself, what do you see? When you look at me, what do you see? Do you look like a nigga that's joking with you? Do you think somebody that's playing with you? Do I look like someone that's lying to you? Look in my eyes. Tell me, what do you see? Tell me what you see. What do you see? I'm at peace in myself. That's why I won't beef with people. I've beefed my whole life. I studied war. Y'all niggas don't want to war with me. I'm funny. I joke on these people all that time. I don't have time though, bro. That takes away from what we try to do. If that's the case, I'll just end this shit and just go do my music, come back, and this page will be on fucking 50,000 subscribers, and all of y'all will just be passing through to watch me. Simple. The fuck? And just put who I want on my goddamn channel. Bye. The fuck? They don't stop nothing. You don't stop anything. You just mess it up for other people. But I'm not going to allow them to. I'm not going to allow people to do it. But I just want you to know. Everything will be repaid. Just not the way you want me to. That's not the way y'all want me to. But I want y'all to keep talking, because when y'all keep talking, y'all keep bringing energy over here because y'all don't show love. And I understand that some people show their love through forms of hate. So I have to accept any form of this love that I'm getting. Any love that's going to bring some light to my channel and bring some light to the awareness of what we're trying to do, I got to accept it. Because through all that hate, I don't really see a lot of trolls in there inside the chat. So it's not really transcending. It's not really coming across as that. People may come across and be listening, but they're listening for me to go crazy, and I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I don't want to attack nobody, and I don't want to weaponize against a woman. You know, that was something that I just kept telling her, like, stop, like, stay off my page, miss. I tried to help you. You still using drugs. You playing this Cash App game. You playing with people's souls. Then you coming up talking about the trauma, just like the man said. And he was like, yo, you keep using this shit like a joke. And then she want to go, and hang up the fucking, come off Info Man show. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And you want to jump off Info Man show based on that, then text me talking about, can you tell him about the Cash App that I sent him? And if you want to show me that you respect me or you're going to hold me down like a friend, then you got to back me up in this male-dominated space. What? Bye. I got real people I need to take care of, miss. You don't get the fuck out of here. You need to ask your drug supplier to take care of you. The fuck? Not even in your city. Get out of here. What do you think? I just left one fucking trouble ache, my son's mom, who's still putting my life through hell. You think I'm bringing another fucking hell demon in? You dumb? Is you dumb? Is you dumb? Is you dumb? Y'all don't listen to me, obviously. Y'all don't listen to my goddamn story every day. Like, I'm gonna put myself in some bullshit. Not me. Not me. Not fucking me. But it just goes to show you how manic she is. You know what I mean? It's all good though. I don't really want to out her. You know what I mean? I got messages from this lady. The lady's talking about committing suicide, man. The lady's talking about committing suicide, bro. Those shits ain't jokes to me, man. I want to be with nobody committing suicide. Get the fuck out of here. Who the fuck want to be with somebody committing suicide that you don't know? Who the fuck goes and bees with a random stranger you don't know that's committing suicide? Who does that? The fuck want to do that? Who the fuck want them troubles? I'm dealing with my people right now. Can't even get my people together. The fuck? These people ain't even my people. What? What? Got the audio. I'm gonna kill myself. What? What? And you around them kids? What? What? You lucky I ain't call the fucking people over there. The fuck? Them kids need to be saved, bro. Y'all niggas just joking, think this shit is a game till her ass end up dead over there. Or one of them kids, I'm having the kids, nigga. Y'all need to help that person, nigga. No, it ain't me, but y'all need to help that person, bro. That person is off the chain, my nigga. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Y'all think this shit is a joke until she fucking ODs, bro. Until one of her fucking kids go find the fucking drugs in the house that she only used 3 times out of the fucking month, she supposedly say. But then she say she used drug 2 times out of the day and then she's not an addict. Ask her. Ask that woman, son. She'll tell you. If you use drugs 1 time a day, 2 times a day, are you an addict? No. She's going to say no. Yes, that means you're a fucking addict. Yes, nigga. You talking about? Yes, it does. I'm drinking 2 times a day. The fuck you talking about? Why am I drinking 2 times a day? I'm suffering from some sort of alcoholism. Period. There's no running around that. There's no running around that. The woman can't see how she's hurting her own kid. She think everybody else is hurting her own child, son. And when I really got to see that it was her really hurting her child, that's it. I already knew. It's her that did it. She's the one that coerced her child to do the things. She told her child to stop saying that that the nigga bought the 2 outfits for her and him and all of that shit, bro. And I never capped for that. I made a video on that, son. I don't give a fuck about Suge like me or liking him. But that's the truth, nigga. The truth is the truth, and it stands on its own. It's not about me and him or whoever. It doesn't matter. That is the truth. The woman never called the man a pedophile, nigga. So I can't call the man a pedophile if the woman never called him a fucking pedophile, nigga. It's her kid and she knows what the fuck happened. She knows what happened. What, we fucking specialists now? No, stop the bullshit, nigga. She know what she's doing. Because when the man was called a pedophile by other people, she never, ever corrected those people. She never corrected them. That's foul. I don't care if niggas should. She'll probably ain't like because I went to his page first and I created an overlay graphic. Then I met her and I didn't know she was connected with him. But my channel was Outlet Voices. It doesn't matter, yo. Who would be mad about that? I'm not benching Bati with nobody, nigga. Ain't nobody here my best friend. Don't care. Y'all talk about me. Did I ever tell y'all stop? No. Who gives a fuck? Do what you want on your channel. Give a fuck. Don't matter to me. But right is right and wrong is wrong, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Even if that nigga try to clap me. Right is right and still wrong is wrong, nigga. She never said the nigga is a fucking pedo, nigga. Period. And I made a video that time, nigga, on my channel. It's weeks ago. It's months ago. Months ago. All of these things I'm talking about. Y'all acting like this is now stories, nigga. People in my community already heard this shit, bro. I already talked about all this shit, bro. Bugging. I done did an interview and I explained all of these things. And explained my grievances with everything, Sinetta, to her. And she acting like she went back to him and created a story. When I got a video on my fucking channel that explains you compromising and agreeing with me to the same fucking fact about Sinetta and what I feel about the fucking interview. If you want to suck him, you suck him. If you want to be with him, be with whoever the fuck you want to be with. What does that have to do with me? That don't have nothing to do with me. I don't care what you did. If you listen to me, why would you have done the interview with Sinetta then? Obviously, you couldn't have never listened to my videos because I'm against him. You did that anyway because me and you don't talk about shit like that. You did what you did was best for you and your kid. I found that out from online, nigga, and saw that. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? She would have stopped. You're going to hear her voice talk about her doing drugs from the first conversation. Listen, man, it's about this. I think you should do this. Listen, if I get in situations with you, I'm going to be calling Lady La, da-da-da-da-da. You're going to hear every fucking thing how this went because we dealing with an addict. And addicts lie. Sorry. And addicts lie. And if she do it, she's going to fuck herself. That's all she's going to know. You're going to fuck yourself. Over and over. And I'll make sure you do it. And I have front row seats. Fuck is you talking about? Don't play with me. I'm not here to be brought down by you cornballs. Are you dumb? I plan on the government bringing me down, asshole. I will clip one of you fuck niggas. I plan on the government bringing me down, asshole. I'm against the biggest gang. Nigga, what's wrong with you? You don't get out of here. Y'all niggas so dumb. Y'all so dumb. Y'all so retarded. Y'all better help that person, bro. Y'all better help them. Because once I drop my audio, if I ever feel so, there's nothing to say about that, bro. There's nothing to say about that. I'm sending my audio to the fucking police, nigga. I'm sending mine to the neglect of abuse of children. That's why I'm sending my audio and my messages of that lady. That lady will be off YouTube tomorrow. She better go sit her fucking ass down. It's a joke. Ha ha ha. It's funny. Then sit your ass down for the white man have your kids forever. Stop. Dead ass now. We're not joking. I'm against people that's abusing children. You're abusing your fucking kids. I told you that shit already. And I told you stay the fuck away from me if you're going to be abusing your fucking kids. And you writing on my page now, oh, sign her, because you mad that I'm telling you this and I'm not being a yes man. Then when I tell you I've deleted the fucking shits off my fucking page, stop. Here you go. You run to Sinnetta's channel. See? That's what happened, bro. That's what happened. And I'm going to expose her dumb ass. Worse than Suge could ever do. Suge could never do. He don't have these audios, nigga. Suge don't have this. If Suge had the audio I got and the messages, he would have a field day chopping that up. Oh my God. He'd be like this. Oh, man. Yo, y'all. He be chopping that shit up. He wish he had the information I got. My shit closed, shut the deal. Bow. I'm still on the drugs because of this, but I don't really, because, and like my mama said, my happiness is when it comes down with. Not here to weaponize against my sisters, yo. Get your life together, sister. Cousin, you're not a sister, me. Black sister. Cousin. This is cousin. Get your life together, miss, please, yo. I don't want to see your children, nothing happen to them. Like day one. I didn't know that who was doing whatever. But get your life together. Understand and see the neglect that you're causing upon your own children. Please do that. Please see the neglect and harm that you're doing to your own children. And stop thinking that just because your kids are with their father, that you're not being neglectful as a parent in your actions, even online. Stop thinking that is true. That is not true. Your kid don't have to be in my presence, and you're doing something that is jeopardizing them. You're on drugs. You're on methamphetamines. You're doing them 2 times daily, saying you're not addicted, then going on nigga's channel lying, talking about you stopped for months, and you said you did it 2 days and a day ago, right? And then you go back on the nigga channel and say, you know what? If I do it, don't do it for 29 days and I do it for 3 days, then I'm not an addict. What are you talking about? And you know that's not true because you don't do it for 20. You do it throughout the 28 days. And sometime you may stop for 3 days, possibly. So why are you saying it the reverse way on 10 Toes Down TV? Why are you saying that you go for the 28 days and you stay sober for the 3? No, you probably drugging for the 28 days. And then 3 days you see what I'm saying? So you're lying. You're lying. Because my audio says you're lying. My audio says you're lying. So you need to stop. Really honestly stop. You said sorry already, but I don't think your sorry is going to be enough right now. You need to publicly apologize and tell the fucking truth. And then I will think about not fucking dropping that audio about you and sending that shit to your local precinct and child services. Because you think the shit is game and people's laughing. I'm not. Suicide is not a joke. People faking suicide is not a joke. People trying to kill themselves out here for real, son. Who the fuck is you? Why you get out the way and stop fake being a victim, yo? Stop that, yo. If you faking on the suicide, imagine the shit you traumatizing your daughter with. You do that fake suicides around her? You use drugs, obviously, around her. You use drugs around your daughter, yo. You be high around your daughter, son, off meth, till today. Your daughter is traumatized, man. You coercing on interviews with Sinetta talking about they didn't do nothing, but you told Napata to stop certain times. What are you talking about, man? It's you that did that. I just said Sinetta, he should have never been cursing in that fucking online, and he should have never used it to weaponize it against multiple other people. If you want to do his interview, do his interview. That's what I said, you know. Why is he cursing all through it? Why did he curse a woman called by Queen's Bee? Why did he talk about multiple other people that don't have nothing to do with the person he's talking about? If he kept it all in the context, talk about the person you talk about, then that's your interview. That's your interview. That's your dialogue. It is what it is. But keep it in the parameter of the box that it's in because you're trying to help a victim. Supposedly, right? Allegedly, I should say. See what I'm saying? So that was my thing. I'm not mad at Sonata interviewing her daughter. That's her child. That ain't my child. That child got my last name? No. The fuck? Don't care what people do. That's their kid. It's your kid. But now, in the response of what you did, in the wake of what you did, now I could have a fucking feeling based on what the fuck happened. And that's my feeling. You can get the fuck out of here because now you up for public opinion because you put your daughter on a public platform. So get your fucking public phony ass out of here. You too fake, bro. You too fake. I tell you like real shit, like, miss, you need to stop. Like, get your mind right, yo. Oh, I gotta put my titties on the screen because my titties, because this is how I get my cash out with the titties. I'm more of a butt guy than a titty guy anyway. That's just me personally. I'm just saying, put on some casual clothes. But she said she got that from who? Because Claudiva be, you know what I mean, having her little vibe. So she be trying to come with the titty shit so she could balance and challenge Claudiva. You don't be seeing what's going on. You see what I'm saying? She's having a titty war, trying to have a titty war, unknowing, because Clyde don't know, an unknowing titty war with Clyde. She's trying to have an unknowing titty war with Clyde. When Clyde don't even know about the titty war. Ask Clyde be like, I don't know about the motherfucking titty war. Fuck it, being titty war. Please like the video. I don't know nothing about the motherfucking titty war. Thank you. The fuck? So you just see that it's all about that, man. Watch her. Just watch her. See that she can't put on real clothes. See, she will never. She doesn't. She always put on some shit. If she having it, she's going to put it down. She's going to have her titty out, damn near. She got kids walking around, the boy walking around in and out the screen, titty all out. Breast milk leaking on the keyboard. Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? We gotta get our shit together. Community living at gmail.com. Yeah. Email me, Eve. I thought I emailed you. I don't know. I think I wrote down the right email yesterday, Eve. I emailed you yesterday, but I think I did. I don't know. Just make sure you email me though, Eve, so we could chop it up and figure out some polyons and how we gonna cook it up. You already know the vibe. Yeah, just gave y'all. Okay. Oh, you did? I didn't know. All right, cool. I gotta go check my email. All right. Yeah, you already know the vibe. Just a little bit of Harlem, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But you see, that's why in the end of this, I give you a little jewels. Because I'm not really with the shits and I'm never calling nobody by name. And I got the audio that get their kids taken away. And I don't really want to do that to people. But fire bundle wicked, exactly. But you don't understand, though. The wickedness is part of it. We need wickedness to live. Everything's not positive. You got to understand, hate helps it grow. They say, what the fuck they hating on that shit for? Let me go over there, go look. The fuck? This is Instagram. This is YouTube, I mean. Like button, dislike button. You post to. What is wrong with y'all? Don't let that shit get to your heads, man. Let people do what they need to do. Them shits ain't translate to hates yet. How much dislikes I got? Probably 2. Maybe, right? 3. That's the same haters. That's it. So, y'all done. Y'all done out here. Yeah, though, that's what's going on. Most definitely what's going on. I will be dropping off that little piece of information to the Beaumont Police Departments, to the Beaumont Police, and the people in Beaumont. So I will be releasing that good audio, so maybe that those children could get some help. So yeah, just be on the lookout for that. Exoneration time! Exoneration! Oh, fine community. You've always tried to help every man, woman, and child. You're a fine specimen of a man. Fine specimen of a man, community. Is a fine specimen of a man. Cheer! Big facts, though. So yeah, man. Yeah, this week will be very, very interesting. And all will be done from behind the scenes. So I won't be talking about this, but we will see these people jumping up talking. Oh my God. Hold on, let me get my titty up the keyboard. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. 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 The audio is going to the Beaumont Police Department and to the people that is dealing with child neglect. Because that's what I came around to help you, miss, with your damn child. Not for you. Don't try to ever make it like nothing. I asked you for no favor. You can do yourself a favor and help your goddamn kid. If you don't want to help your kid, I'll help you help your kid. So fuck the jokes with these people. That's why I took my audio for. Because it scared me. And I let everybody hear the fucking audio of what you did. There's no private. I told you I'm going to tell Lady La all about what you're telling me. And I told her in the time when I told her. It's no secret. It's no secret. You're not a secret. I'm not keeping no secret for people in my own family. They're mad at me right now. I'm about to change my last name because my whole family's mad at me. I'm not keeping no secret for them. They mad. And I'm not keeping one for you. So you fix your life, get your fucking ducks in a row, go help your fucking child, and go actually stop using the drugs that you're fucking claiming you're using and stop playing with these fucking kids. Or I'm sending that shit to Beaumont Police Department. End of story. That's all you're going to hear from me. I'm not going to say nothing about this. I'm not going to post it on my YouTube channel. I'm going to send that video and that audio where it belongs. And you're going to get a fucking knock on your door, miss. I'm telling you right now, help your fucking children and stop the bullshit. and stop fucking lying on me and tell the world you sorry and stop fucking texting me that you're sorry about some shit. Because I don't give a fuck. I don't want to see that. Tell the world you sorry about hurting your children. Tell the world you sorry about lying on me. Tell Sinette and them niggas you sorry for lying on me. Because that's what the fuck you did. But I don't care if you do that or not. Beaumont police will be contacted. And that's your